Today, I'm going to show you how to create custom 3D printed coasters. You can create a coaster with pretty much any design you want that can be 3D printed. You can sell these for money, give them away as gifts, or keep them yourself. And I'm going to be doing a lot more cool videos like this where I show you how to make custom 3D print designs. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. All right, let's get to the full tutorial step-by-step guide on how to create custom 3D printable coasters. Step number one, what we first need to do is have AI create the design that we want to put on the coaster. So go on over to ChatGPT. You can also use Gemini or Claude, whatever. And then we're going to ask it a couple of basic things here. So listen carefully. Can you make me a simple, trendy design only using a couple of colors? And remember, keep it simple and have it houseplant related theme. So here's the design it made. And what we're going to do here is we are next going to download this image. Step number two, what we then have to do is go on over to Canva.com and we are going to create a new project. So click on create new project. And what I want to do here, I want to create a custom size new project that is 500 by 500 pixels. This keeps it square. Then what we need to do here is click on the Elements tab right here and then scroll down right here where it says Frames. And then what we need to do here is we need to click this round one right here. See where it says Basic Shapes? You need to click on that round frame. And then that is going to bring it into our new project right here. What you want to do here is then increase the sizing to have it almost fulfill the entire design, but not completely. This is what our coaster is going to look like. Then what we're going to do here is we're going to click out of the frame section and we're going to go over to the left hand side where it says uploads. And then we are then going to upload the image that we just saved from ChatGPT. Give it a second to upload. You can see it's right here. Once it uploads, click on the image and it will be brought into our project. And then all you have to do here is left click on it and hold, and then it's going to be plopped in there. See how that works? All right, now we're going to start modifying this because this is what our coaster is going to look like. First of all, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a border on it. So left click and highlight the image here. And then I'm going to click on the border and I'm going to click this border and we're going to thicken this up a little bit just because I want an edging around my coaster. I think it looks cool. And then for color selection here, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to match this dark green color. So click on the stroke color and then click on this plus button for the colors and then click on this little button here where it says pick a color. Click on that and then bring this over to that color green that you want to match. See how that matches the border now? Excellent. Okay, so I think I'm pretty happy with this. And then next what I want to do here is I want to save this JPEG. I want to save this as an image. So go up here and name the file. I'm going to name it side 1 because this is going to be one side of the coaster. And then I'm going to go up here and click on the share button and I'm going to click download and I'm going to save it in PNG. Click download there. It'll take a second to download. All right, and step number 3, what we want to do is go on over to Maker World. There's a free tool over here that is amazing and I use it all the time. So go to makerworld.com or Google it. And then what we want to do here is go on over to the left-hand tabs where it says Maker Lab. Click on Maker Lab. And there's a tool, if you scroll down, called the Keychain Maker. See, there's a bunch of cool tools that Bamboo Lab and Maker World offer here. Scroll down a little bit. Here it is, image to keychain. This essentially turns images into 3D models. Then click on create from blank because we're going to create a new one. And then we are going to upload our file by clicking browse file. Then we are going to upload our image that we just downloaded from Canva. And then it's going to ask us a couple of questions with this prompt. What we want to do here is choose the shape as circle, because coasters are obviously circle. And then what we want to do here is, depending on what styling you want, I want the border to be dark green. So I'm going to shrink this in a little bit. And then you can choose your thickness. I'll do 2 millimeters. That's what I advise you to do. And then keep the background. We're going to turn that off. And then now we're going to click confirm. All right, and this auto match feature is going to prompt up and ask you how many colors that you want to match to your model. I always advise to choose the most colors as possible because we're going to customize these. So choose the 12 color and then click confirm. All right, so here is the 3D model. It is made. And at any point, if you want to take a look at what the whole model looks like, go down in the right-hand corner and click this feature, and it's going to show you exactly what it looks like. This is pretty cool, right? This could be the coaster entirely in itself, and it looks dang good. Guys, you're going to be impressed by the results of this. So then click this button to get out of here. And what you can kind of do here is you can start playing around with the colors. What I advise you to do, because we're going to be doing multi-color 3D printing, is to choose the least amount of colors as possible. So you're essentially going to have to play around with all the colors and figure out what looks the best. All right, so after messing around here, I like this. Then what we're gonna do here is we're gonna download this. So click up here in the right-hand corner and download this. And then we need to make sure that we download .3mf file. This is very important, or you're not gonna have colors come with your file. So click that, download .3mf. So we have that one done. Next, what you wanna do is import this file into your slicer of choice. For this tutorial, I'm gonna be using Bamboo Studio. So click on a new project here. And what I'm going to do is click the plus button here and import this file. It says keychain right here because it came from the keychain tool. So double click that and there you have it, guys. But what we want to do here, this is very important that you guys listen to this. What we want to do is actually print this face down. So what you first want to do here is left click, highlight the model itself. What we want to do here is increase the size. I find that coasters a lot of times are really good around the 200 millimeter spot, or maybe like 180. And what you want to do here is size it up a little bit, right? And then this is very important. So left click, what we want to do is rotate it so that it prints face down on the plate, because it turns out way better. So highlight the model and then click on the rotate button. And then this axis right here is where you want to change it. So just put your mouse in here and then type in 180 degrees because you're flipping it 180. Then click enter and it flipped itself. Notice how it did that? So it's now going to print face down. So this is very important. All right, guys, next what we're gonna do is go on back over to your internet browser. So we have one side of the 3D model figured out, right? You can tell it's right here in the slicer. So that could be a coaster in itself. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a back to it and make it just next level. So go back to your internet browser and then click back on this keychain tool so that we're back to the home screen here. And then what we also need to do here is go to canva.com again and go back to your design. So hopefully you left this open. What we wanna do here is we wanna get rid of this image. So click highlight and delete this. And then what we're gonna do here is go on back over to elements. And what we wanna do here is find a design or something to put on the back of it that's gonna kind of print up. So I'm just gonna search for design and just see what kind of pops up. We're gonna look in the graphics section here. All right, so I'm gonna use this design right here. All right, that's a pretty cool design to be on the back. And then what we're gonna do here is we're gonna name this side 2. And again, you guys will see how this comes together here in a second. And then what we're gonna do is we're going to download this as an image as well. Then we're gonna go back over to the keychain tool and then upload this design. So browse and upload your new image here. And again, we're also gonna wanna keep this one round because this is a coaster. We're going to shrink it a little bit. And then for thickness, I'm gonna do 2 millimeters. Don't need the background, and then click confirm. And then it's gonna have us choose the colors here. I'm just gonna do 4 colors because this one's really simple. Just click confirm. And then now what we need to do here is we need to choose these colors to where they kind of link up and color coordinate with the other section of the design. So this kind of has like that green and white look to it. So I'm going to try to keep it like that, right? So we're going to go back over to the tool here and I'm going to change these colors to those same colors. So that background green is going to be that, and it's also going to be that as well. See, I think this will look pretty cool. And then now we're going to download this as a .3mf. Remember, you have to do that or the colors don't come with it. Then next what we need to do is go back over to the slicer here. This is where you gotta listen carefully because we're gonna merge these 2 files. This is gonna be pretty crazy. And now we're gonna import the second file and then import geometry only. And as you can see here, we have 2 different files, right? But we want to merge them. So I forget, what was the size of this one? If we click on the scale button here, it's 180 millimeters wide. So we're going to scale this one to 180 millimeters wide too, so that they're obviously the same size, right? And then what we're going to do here is this is going to be the front of the coaster, and then this is going to be the back. So what we need to do here is we need to merge these 2 models. So what you need to do here is I'm going to left click and highlight the first one and then click on center, because if we center it in the build plate, it's going to be easier to align these. And then I'm also going to highlight and right click and center this one. And you're going to lose track of it because they're going to be together. Next, what we want to do here is go on over to this object section on the left hand side here. This is essentially showing us the different segments of our 3D model. So we can see here we have one of the models right here and then a bunch of the segments right here. These are all the different segments and it shows you the filament colors on the right. And then here is the second model right here. What we want to try to do here is remember the segments of the second model. So you can kind of see here it starts with the default 1, 3, 3, 3, 3. This is this section of the second one. Because when we go to merge these, what happens is these are all going to become one section of segments. Hopefully that makes sense. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to merge these. And by doing that, click outside of the model, left click, and then hold shift and then highlight the whole model itself. And you're going to select everything and then right click and then click merge. And then we're going to go back over to this object section where the assemblies are over here. And we're going to find the section of that other model. So here's the default 1, 3, 3, 3, 3. I'm going to highlight that, left click on it, go to the very bottom, hold shift, and then click again, and it highlights that whole section, right? This is essentially highlighting the other model we have imported in here. Then we're going to go up here to click on the move tab. And then what we want to do here is we want to move this section, this model up. Watch closely here. So I'm going to left click on this axis and lift it up. Watch this. See how I lifted that up now? This is essentially just how to merge two models and then move different sections of the models. There you have it. We have the other section of the model. What I tend to do here is I'll make it look really cool by raising a different color. You know, we can left click in here and go and figure out which section this green is. See, if I left click here, it shows us that's the green. And I'm going to click the move tab again, and I'm going to raise this up. Watch this. This is kind of going to suspend the green, and it's going to look super cool when we 3D print it. Check that out. And then that's essentially it, guys. This is the coaster. And then we can go ahead and click the preview tab, and it's going to essentially show you what it's going to look like 3D printed. Don't judge it too much because it does look completely different 3D printed, but this should give you the gist of the idea of what it should look like. So next what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go load these 4 colors into the AMS, and then we're going to send it to the 3D printer. All right, so we're going to print this on the A1 here. I have 3 of the 4 colors loaded. I got the tan, white, black, and then I'm going to steal this green over here and load this up. All right, what I'll do is I'll take a picture of the AMS so I know how they're aligned to go set them up in the slicer. And I know this might sound like a lot of work to some of you, but once you kind of get a workflow going, guys, you can be making a lot of stuff and it's pretty easy. All right, let's get back to the tutorial here. Next, what I need to do here is click on the device tab and then connect to my 3D printer, make sure it's all connected. And then I need to select the colors in the AMS. So I have black right here. And then for this color, that one's tan. So for this one, I'm going to choose tan. This one is white. So now all of our colors are set up. We're going to go back to the preview tab. And then we are going to click print plate. All right, so it's auto-selected all of them. Then we are going to click send to send this to the 3D printer. So I 3D printed this on my Bamboo Lab A1 3D printer because it does extremely good at multicolor 3D printing. Upon peeling it off the build plate, the results turned out super good. I'm so happy with these every single time I 3D print these. Here's a couple of other examples of custom coasters that I've created. This is super easy, and like I was telling you guys, you can sell these coasters, give them away to your friends, or just keep them for yourselves. Hopefully this step-by-step tutorial helped you learn how to create custom coasters that can be 3D printed. Make sure to subscribe, hit me up in the comments down below. Oh, and before you guys go, YouTube knows you're gonna love this next video right here. Guys, the video's right here. You're gonna love it.